Welcome we back, YouTube family. You know, we was having a little technical difficulty, so my man, my brother, my business partner, we back. So we was gonna call this part two, and we was talking about depression. Like overcoming depression is not just a thing in the past, a thing in the present. You're gonna be depressed in the future, but because things in life happen. But when you feeling depressed or you feeling down and out, like want to take your own life, just help out here. Reach out to the right people. Like I said, get the help you need. Like I said, first you got to make sure you're right with your creator. Like whatever you align with, you got to make sure you're right. Number one, spiritually. Then you got to analyze it. You got to think yourself like is just the people I'm hanging around also the reason. It's this place where I'm at the reason. So you got to start figuring out ways to get out. And I'm speaking personally, like, cause I put myself in some messed up situations, bro. That's why I'm depressed. A lot of my depression came from life, like stuff I probably people and the stuff I'm gonna say I ain't mean to say stuff, but the things and the people I probably hung around. I mean to say the places I hung around. Cause like foster care, like going through foster care, bro, that shit it made me depression, bro. That's why all my drug abuse, that's why all my suicide thoughts, that's why all that came in there, bro, being in foster care. And me being depressed, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, I smoked a lot of weed, bro. Just to decode it. Because there was something like I thought that was really was helping me. But at the same time, when you sober up, like I said, I'm not saying go smoke some weed, but I'm just saying. But like once you sober up, like you still got to deal with them. Like you still got to deal with. It. And I'm not saying like because I still smoke weed. I'm not ashamed of what I do. But that's something I did to code it, and it didn't really do nothing because I was young. I was like, damn, my family don't love me. I'm in foster care. It's not when I'm. It's not really the right environment I should be in because I'm seeing what's going on. So I started hanging in the street, hanging around the crowd, the homeboys, thinking they really rock with me, but they don't. So that led to more depression. Man, life, bro. I overcame a lot of options, bro, and I jumped a lot of hurdles, bro. And I'm still something things in life. I can't hear you.
I said people don't realize that depression is a real big topic, man. And your mental health, you gotta, in order to succeed in life, you gotta get your mental health together. If your mental health together, it's gonna take you down roads that you didn't even want to go on, and that's can lead to suicide. That can be the road of destruction, and it can lead to many different roads. And I just want to say that if somebody, if this broadcast ever reach somebody that's want to kill themselves or going through depression, I just want to say, man, I know how you feel, and I know that you really don't want to kill yourself in your life. I know you just want the pain to stop, and I just want to tell you that pain is temporary. But if we let that pain control us for a lifetime, it's gonna last. If we let that pain control our life, it's gonna last a lifetime. And just because you're in pain today doesn't mean you're gonna be in pain tomorrow. Just
Mm,
because this pain lasts a week doesn't mean it's gonna last another week. You just gotta keep going, keep weathering the storm. And, God planted a million seeds in our life, and in order for those seeds to grow, it got to storm. So it's going to storm one point in your life, whether we want it to or not, because we have to grow, and that's the only way to grow. You know what I'm saying? So God allow us to go through certain situations in our life because He know what we ask for, and He want what we ask for to last a lifetime.
gotcha.
So if God was to give you your $1 million house right now, you won't really appreciate it because He just gave it to you, and He allowed you to go through so many obstacles to uh, life obstacles to get that beautiful house, beautiful car, beautiful marriage, everything. So now that you got all those things after you jumped all those life obstacles. Now you value it way more. If he would just to give you the house, you wouldn't really value it. You would have parties in it, treat the house like garbage because it really doesn't serve any purpose because you would just hand it to you. See, now that you have to do all this and do all that to get that $1 million house, you're gonna make sure it's clean. You're gonna make sure the walls clean. You're gonna make sure bathrooms clean. You're gonna take care of the house because you work so hard to get it. You know,
And
that's
you
just
know,
like that's just like uh, I'm not saying it's a bad thing though because you know what I'm saying. You
I
you
just
you have you know what I'm saying. Growing up, okay, you have a child and you get them your hand me down car. They not gonna value that car. They not. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna value that car because it's a hand me down. You know they didn't work. So after that car breakdown, you don't get them no car. You don't have to. They work to go get them a nice car, a car off the lot, build their credit, go get them a car. They gonna value that car way more different because now they know. Oh man, I worked so hard to get this car. I'm going to take it to get an oil change. I'm taking it, and
Mhm.
that's the same thing with our life. That ties back in. After you jump out those life obstacles in life, don't go back to what broke you down. You got to continue to get yourself.
Don't go back
Continue to, you know what I'm saying, give yourself oil change. You gotta continue to give
for
yourself, you know what I'm saying, take care of yourself. You can't go back to what knocked you down. You're gonna be creating the same, you're gonna be jumping back over the same hurdles. You can't do that. God allows certain people and certain things to not be in our life so we can prosper. Everybody can't go through the same road with you. Everybody's not meant to go through the same road with you. Family, friends, it's okay to love family from a distance. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not allowed to go to the same road as you. When God gave you a certain vision in life, He only gave it to you. So it's okay if your friends, family don't see it. It's okay if they shoot it down. It's okay because it wasn't meant for them. It's not
and,
meant for them. It's the vision is meant for you. Those
and bro,
life obstacles is meant for you so you can prosper into the man that you want to be and prosper into the man God wants you to be. You can't be mad at God. You can't be mad at the people that hurt you. You got to learn how to heal. You got to learn how to forgive and go get what you want in life.
I like how you said that, bro, because that's a life obstacle too, bro. Like overcoming the people. That's overcoming people. Like, cause we was like most of us is like with like a probably a natural in us to be a people please. And I know I was a people please, and that's a life obstacle I had to overcome. Cause I would say a lot of stuff I probably went through in life, it was probably me like was probably my bad intuition trying to please this person. And like I
Yeah,
said, that's awesome. You gotta make sure and is this the right person? Is this the right person to I'm talking about like relationship wise, like business wise. You gotta think on a wider view. Like so that's a life obstacle. Like every day you gotta make sure that's why paying like for us when it comes to our business, we're not gonna speak on our business. But you gotta pinpoint those like you gotta know, can I deal with this person? Can this is gonna be a life obstacle? So something I have to overcome. Because every day in life you gotta overcome some. And I speak on people because sometimes you might think this person the right person, but in all reality it's not. That's why you gotta like know. That's where intuition come in. Like you gotta know because you go through so much in life. You don't want to keep bumping your head on the same brick wall. You don't want to keep falling down that same hole. You don't want to keep man ended up in the same place, insanity. You trying to do the same thing, and get different results. You don't want to do that. Like that's why I say overcoming people is like a life obstacle too, because you got to make sure is this the right fit for this project. Can we collab together? Will we have good chemistry? You got to think about a lot of stuff, bro. When it comes to life, man, we can just go on and on about overcoming life obstacles because there's so many life obstacles to overcome. It's not just depression, suicide thought. It's like it's like so much like mental health. That's a life like Especially if you got kids that's growing up and become teenagers. That's a life option because they start, I'm gonna be real, they start spilling their own shit. Like I'm just being real, so you gotta make sure they not hanging around the wrong crowd. You gotta make sure you doing the best you can to give them the guidance because like man, life happens. Like life has so many obstacles to overcome, but you just gotta make sure I would say and another thing in life you gotta overcome, it's like I said, it's yourself. You gotta make sure you're aligned. You gotta make sure you are in the right mind frame. You're in right standards, just so you can give somebody else some thoughts on how to overcome a life obstacle. And that's why me personally,
That's so true, bro. I don't mean to interrupt you, but then you can finish what you were saying. But that's so true what you said. You got to make sure you yourself right first, first before
yeah,
you be able to hop over them obstacles. You can't be drunk. You can't be sleepy. You can't be drowsy trying to hop over the obstacle. You gonna fall right back down. That's very key, man. I just want to say that, man. Go ahead.
nah, take that, bro, man. You already know, bro. You don't cut me off because we got chemistry, bro. Like I said, you said about overcoming life obstacles, like, cause in life can wear you out, bro. If you let life, the things in life, bro, get the best of you, life can whoop you, bro. Like can beat you back black and blue, bro. So that's another thing. That's another life obstacle, bro. You got overcoming obstacles. When you go through an obstacle, you gotta learn how to overcome that obstacle. Cause, like I said, life, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went through some stuff in life, bro, that I know could have whooped me. Like they did whoop me, bro. But I overcame that obstacle, bro, because I started, like I said, I started like I need to become a better me. So I started working on me, doing the meditation, listen to the affirmation, getting away from that wrong crowd. And I'm gonna tell you what really helped me in life, and I'm gonna be honest, is when I started moving on in life. What I mean by moving on in life, driving like going to other states, like just learning, being in, getting the feel of being in another unknown territory, being getting unfamiliar. And once I started just really just getting the feel for the road and spending different places, bro, I ain't look back since, bro. Cause that's an obstacle you gotta come over to. A lot of people don't get me wrong. I love my hometown, but that's an obstacle in life you gotta overcome. Cause if you know you can only go so far in your hometown, you can only go so far because you got people hate, you got no support there, and when you do try to elevate, somebody gonna want to get on some hate stuff and you probably never make it. I'm just being real. That's a life obstacle. Overcoming a life obstacle. Your hometown. I love my hometown. I love where I'm from. It made me who I am. But I had to leave just to become a better person. Mentally, number one. You want to add, man?
Yeah. You hit the nail on the coffin, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life you gotta take risks, man. Like you said, you took a big risk of leaving your hometown, and you just gotta take risks. If you scared to take risks, if you scared to bet on yourself, man, you're gonna be doing the same thing in life forever. You gotta at one point in your time you gotta take a risk, whether it's betting on yourself, investing on yourself, leaving that job behind, leaving that relationship behind that's no good for you, just leaving family members behind that don't do nothing but doubt you. And you know what I'm saying, sometimes you got to take a risk. It might be a risk that you don't want to take, but it's a risk that you need to take. And it's a thing between good risk and bad risk. Bad risk is doing something that's gonna cause your life more damage than it's already is. Good
Nah,
risk is taking a risk that's going to benefit your life in the long run. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. They think a risk like, oh man, I got to risk my whole life just to, you know what I'm saying? No, you're not risking. You're risking something that's destroying your life right now to something that's going to benefit your life either 6 months, couple weeks, or a year. You doesn't know till you take that risk.
and people don't realize this, bro. Like you said, you taking them risks. Whatever risk you take, it got a long term effect. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna have a short term effect. So you gotta know which risk to take, and you gotta know which paths to take, and you gotta know which roads to take. And cause down them packs, the roads, them obstacles, however you want to say it, any decisions you make, any person you deal with, any place you be around, it got short term and long term effects. That's why you gotta make sure you always align. You gotta always make sure you align at the right place at the right time. And sometimes you might not know if it's the right place, but you would get that sign or that person will walk up and you would know. That's why I say, I feel like the biggest thing in life to overcome, like I'm gonna keep speaking of it, is people. Cause people is in these places you don't need to be at, the certain things you don't need to be around. It's some type of person probably influenced you to start doing this. So if you can overcome finding the right people, and don't get me wrong, like you're not gonna find the right people like right there, like when you start to decide to just do your own thing. But it all starts with you aligning yourself up. It all starts with you working on yourself. The more you
That's,
work on yourself,
that's true.
everything else gonna fall in place.
That's very true. People is the number one. You know what I'm saying? Number one thing because that's a lot of people that a lot of young adults, you got young kids out there trying to fit in with the wrong crowd, trying to sell drugs, trying to, you know what I'm saying,
Been there.
walking around with guns, and they not even that type. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
They not. They just trying to fit in with their crowd. And whole time, guy got a better crowd for them over there, but they just don't see it because they so trying to seek validation from this certain group that they
right.
don't even see with the bigger picture.
Big fact. It's funny you said that, like, but like hanging around like the wrong people in life and the right people in life. But sometimes you can have the right people in your life, but still are not the
Yeah,
right person to be in your life.
yeah,
It's just a seasonal thing. Some stuff are seasonal and some stuff are lifelong. But like, man, that's my biggest overcoming in life, man. People, bro. Being a people please. Like trying to put everybody needs before me or mine, and like that's another obstacle. Like I said, people pleasing, hanging around people. Like you gotta make sure, like I said, you gotta make sure you right. Like I'm gonna say the biggest life obstacle y'all need to overcome for all my people that want to listen to this on replay is overcoming yourself. If you overcome yourself in life, you can overcome anything. Because the more you work on yourself, the more you become a better you. The more you'll think clearly, the more you'll see life clearly, and and more you'll make the right choices in life. I'm not saying like I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm better than nobody, but I'm saying the life obstacles I overcame, it made me who I am today. And I'm not gonna change up who I am because I overcame a lot, and I'm not gonna fold or back down to nobody because I'm proud of the things I went through in life. I'm proud of my life obstacles I had overcame because it made me who I am no matter what I went through or what I had to do. I'm proud of the person I became.
yeah. You should be proud. Never let nobody minimize your success in life. Never let nobody minimize what you accomplish in life. If you know you was if you know you was like this back then and you are like this now, you should be proud of yourself, man. Not just you, but everyone. You know what I'm saying? You should be proud of yourself because nobody know what you had to go through to get who you are today. So never let nobody minimize your success in life. That's number one key, man. Never let nobody minimize your success in life. I'm saying it one more time. Never let nobody minimize your success in life. You know, don't let nobody downplay what you've been through. Whether it's family, friends, people you just met. Don't let nobody, man, do it, man. It's you know what you've been through. You know what you had to go through to get it. You know what you had to go through to get out of it, and you should be proud of yourself. Take yourself on vacation. Take yourself down a walk down the street. You know what I'm saying? Take yourself self care days, mental health days. That them all important to overcoming things in life. You can't go full throttle 24/7. You can't. And I just want to speak on that real quick because
Yeah.
you trying to overcome an obstacle in life, but you steady going full throttle. Um, I know there's this famous quote that say, if you don't, what's the quote? Grind 24/7, grind. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Grind 24/7. Yeah, it's okay to grind 24/7, but at some point in your life, man, you got to take a little rest, man. You grinding 24/7, you gonna burn yourself out. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to take a little nap here and there. You know what I'm saying? Sleep a little bit. At some point, you grinding 24/7, man. Your mental gonna be messed up. Your health gonna be messed up. You gonna be thinking wrong. You gonna be thinking you gonna be thinking more than you need to be thinking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think it's all about money. It's not all about money. They think they got to reach a certain goal to be happy with money. Okay, okay. If that is true, you say you got to make $100,000 by tomorrow, and I'm gonna be happy. Okay, you make that $100,000 tomorrow. Now you happy, but you'll never be happy because there's more money to be made. Now
Mm-hmm.
that you now that you back down to 90,000, now you ain't happy. It's always things that you just need to find what makes you happy and find what makes you happy, and when you find what makes you happy, stick to it and don't let nobody take it away from you. That's what I gotta say, man.
Man, that's good, man. Cause that with everything you saying, I like how you said, like, cause I'm gonna touch on this. I got to, cause you didn't call me many times, like, bro, you need to stop trying to go full throttle for you burn your for you. That's why I said I'm glad you spoke on it, cause like, and I'm not saying like, yeah, Mr. Robert Lawson, this man called me several times, like, bro, like real conversation, like real brotherly love, like, bro, you need to just stop, take some time off, man, relax, bro. Like, cause at times I do burn myself out, and at times I know I need to relax mentally. That's why it's good to have the right people in your life, man, who notice that. Like, you can't have a bunch of yes men or yes women in your life who not really giving you the facts, like giving you the truth you need to hear. So, man, I appreciate you, bro, for like just the little calls, you checking in, making sure I'm cool mentally, bro. That mean a lot, bro. 'Cause like I said, it's life. In life, you still overcome things, and that's why I say it's good to have the right people around you, and it's good to be in the right environment too. And what I mean by the right environment, like the comfort of your home, like you got to make your home comfortable, like meet your standards, like whether it's a spiritual thing, whether you gotta make sure your zone is comfortable. Yo, that's your safe zone. So you gotta make sure that's and that's an obstacle, bro. That's an obstacle in itself, making sure you got the right people, the wrong energy coming in there.
Yeah, meeting the right people. I just want to put this out there, man.
Uh,
Sometimes meeting the right people, you don't meet the right people. God send those right people in your life. And how do I know? I never met Demarcus. We never met each other face to face yet. We're gonna be linking up in about a month or so. Um, but we was in the same podcast group, and he reached out to me, got the same story, everything that he's been through. I've been through similar, if not, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. We've been through most of the same things in life, and he reached out to me, and we connected just like that. And that's just God putting the right people in your life. And sometimes when God put those right people in your life, He put those people in your life for a reason. Either He know you can elevate more, or He know you guys can connect and you can help that person more than he already needed. And sometimes it's not all about you. You know, God put that person in your life so you can help them. It's not all about you all the time, and that's what we need to realize. You know what I'm
I'm glad
saying?
you
It's
speaking
not.
on it.
It's not. It's not just all about us 24/7. You know,
Nah,
it's okay to help others, and it's okay to be nice to others. It's okay to get to know others, and because you never know what a person is going through behind closed doors. And
nah,
a lot of people look at a lot of people and think, man, he another black child or a black person. He's not who they say he is, but they don't know our story. They don't know the market story. They don't know my story, and you can't judge a book by its cover, man. And I just wanna leave it at that. Um, get to know someone, man. Be nice to some when you listen to this part of the broadcast, man. Go out and do something nice for someone, man. Whether it's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, whether it's paying. I know a lot of people ain't financially stable, and I understand that, but whether it's high, open the door for someone, paying somebody meal today, something, man. Do something nice for somebody today, man, and watch how it might not be the next day, it might not be tomorrow or week, but watch how God bless you. You know, do something nice for somebody. You watching this broadcast replay, and you get to this part of the. I really want y'all to do something nice. Do something nice for someone, man, because you never know. Open the door for someone. Just saying hi. A hi can change somebody's life. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
fact.
A hi. You know what I'm saying? I hope you have a nice day. Pay for somebody meal in the drive through, paying for somebody water, anything, you know what I'm saying? Just bless somebody because watch what happen. Watch what will happen. Right? You never God gonna bless you in so many ways that you never thought you'd be blessed before.
And I like how you spoke on it, bro. Then I know I ain't gonna take a piece of I ain't gonna take up a lot of your time, but I'm gonna speak on it since you spoke on it. Like we was taught our whole life, bro. And I like saying we was taught our whole life to be go getters. And that's but in reality we're supposed to be go givers.
Yes.
How
Yes.
you like, cause that's how I made it so far, bro. I gotta give my heart, bro. I didn't did stuff for I ain't gonna say they was next. I don't never call nobody poor, try to put nobody beneath me. I say just less fortunate. You never know what happened in life. But bro, I didn't remember I done gave like when I in the past where I didn't got lawsuits for injuring my back or whatever. I didn't gave most of that money away, bro. I didn't help people out, bro. Once I got in that mindset that giving would take you a long way, bro. And when you give, you will get that back. Once I got in that mind to start giving to help others, bro, that's another life offer within itself. Selfishness, like being greedy, trying to have everything for yourself. But once you make enough, you give it away. Watch how that's going to come back so beautiful. Like it's going to come back way better than what it's going to come back 10 times what you gave. So that's another thing I overcame, bro. Stop being selfish. I never was I was never like a selfish person. Like I always had a giving heart, but at the same time, I had to. You gotta know who needed it and who just wanted. You gotta know who needed, man. But
Yes.
it's become
Very true, man.
a lot of overcoming life, man. Man, like I know I guess I'm gonna take so much of your time, bro. But man, just share a little bit about look, because this the option, bro. You overcame, bro. You overcame so much trial and error, bro. Life of Depression, bro. You're hit bestseller, bro. You know I had to throw this in there.
You good, you good.
You overcame, bro, because you overcame so much in life, and you published that book, bro. Speak on that, bro. We gotta speak
Yeah,
on that,
man,
bro.
most deaf. So yeah, man, I overcame. My book is called Trial and Error: Life of Depression, man. I came up with the title because in life, you know what I'm saying, we are faced with a lot of trial and error. You know what I'm saying? We make a lot of mistakes and trying to do things our way and not following God's plan, and some things is out of our control. And through those things those messed up situations, we, you know what I'm saying, we go through a lot of trials. In those trials, we face a lot of error. Through those error in life and through those heartbreaks and what we've been through in life, we face depression. And I grew up fatherless. My father was in and out of my life and in and out of prison. And, you know what I'm saying, wasn't really there like a father should be. So I tried to seek validation, seek love from other people, other females, and ended up being, you know what I'm saying, heartbroken, then leading up with the wrong people, thinking, ending up with the wrong crowd, and just trying to seek love from everybody. And whole time, the only love and validation I needed was from myself and from God. And you never need nobody to love you, and that's what I had to realize. Like I was in
Feel you, bro, man. Your story's so deep, bro. Like, man, that's a blessing, bro, within
uh,
itself.
yeah, I thought I needed somebody to love me. All my life I was in relationships, and messing with girls because I felt that void, you know what I'm saying, in my heart that I wanted to be filled because I didn't have that love from my dad. So I was, you know what I'm saying, trying to seek that love. And, and it just led to a bigger hole in my heart, you know. Sometimes you just gotta do the soul search and get and heal and find out what's wrong and ask God to heal you. I didn't do that right away, you know. I was steady doing the wrong things in life and trying to seek validation from other men, other women, other male adults, and it didn't lead the right way. It led to depression and and feeling like I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I was misled. I didn't have nobody to teach me about how a man should be, um, how, you know what I'm saying, how a man's supposed to be in life. And I didn't have that male fight, so it led to depression. It led to me wanting to kill myself. It led to me trying to kill myself almost over 10 times. Just gonna throw that out there and,
Bruh.
and just, sometimes in life, man, God put us in these situations because He think we are the right person for the job. And all my life, I was thinking, why me? And God was telling me, why not me? And
Oh, I
and
just heard.
I didn't know I didn't know what God realized. I just kept saying, "Why me? Why God? I'm not fit for this." And He said, "You're more than fit." And I didn't know what He mean till I wrote the book, and I realized how many people connected with the book and how many people lives I made. You know what I'm saying? Like a connection, like the connection was there. Like you never know who you gonna help with your story, so don't be ashamed of your story. Don't feel like you gotta hold it all in, and don't feel like you know what I'm saying, like nobody's gonna believe you. It's okay if nobody don't believe you. Your story is not meant for them. It's meant for the right person that's gonna pick up that book one day and call you and write you on social media and say thank you. And I just want to say, man, if you going through anything that I just touched on or anything worse, don't give up, man. Trying to commit suicide and it's not the you may think you're doing everyone a favor by trying to kill yourself and want to end it all, but that's not the road that I want anybody that's watching this. You know what I'm saying? That's been through that or thinking about that. Just go get help and seek help and do a lot of soul searching on yourself. Cause when trying to heal, that's what you got to do. Do a lot of soul searching and realizing what's causing you to feel this way, what's causing you, and you just gotta exit those things out in and out your life. And once you get over that depression stage and you start healing, don't go back to the people that hurt you. You can't heal in the same environment that you got broken in,
Come
and
on now.
just keep weathering the storm. It gets better. It gets better on the other side of depression. It really does. Man. I know a lot of people think think depression. When you hit depression, it's the end of your life, and that's not. It's just the beginning of something better. When I was going through depression, I thought, man, my life was over. It's the end of everything, and so I just want to say, man, it's the great of something better. So never give up. Always keep striving and leave the rest up to God. Only control what you can control.
Beautiful, bro. I like that because I listened to a morning affirmation, bro, and it said a morning affirmation. A lot of people say, "Why me?" But then he said, like, "Why not? Why not to?" Because I feel like a lot of stuff I went through in life, I wasn't built for it. But now, as I'm at the stage where I'm at now, I know I was built for this. I know I was meant to use my story to help others. Like sometimes it's not about you; it's to help others. Like, and sometimes when you can't encourage yourself, you still got to get out there and show up for others. And that's fact. Like when you can't show up for yourself, you still got to get yourself together and upload the audio, or knowing you got to go over here and encourage that person. So we say all this to say this, like, man, if y'all need to reach out to us just for some advice, like if you need a listener, like reach out to us on social media, my Facebook, DeMarcus Brewster, LinkedIn, DeMarcus Brewster, Twitter, DeMarcus Brewster, Instagram, DeMarcus Brewster. Like reach out to me, like, because we know as men, we cannot do this alone. Like a lot of us try to deal with these life options alone, and it bring more stress. So, man, I ain't got nothing else to say, bro. Like anything else you got to add, bro?
Nah, that's it, man. We did our thing on this live, man.
Man, I
And,
appreciate you, man. I thank you for everything, bro, man. Thank you for always, man, showing up when I need you, bro. Thank you, bro. I just want to say that. Thank you, bro.
you're welcome, bro. I appreciate you too, man.
All right, man. You enjoy the rest of your day, bro, and I appreciate it.
You too, bro.
And look, y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think, man. Peace and blessings.